Ago in Babylonia, on a cold and snowy night, a poor man climbed onto the roof of a house of Jewish learning to hear the words of Torah. Because of his pure determination to study, he became the esteemed Hillel, one of the well-known sages. The rest is history. My dear friends, right now we are in the midst of freezing winter. We wake up to ice, to snow, to freezing temperatures, and often face unexpected obstacles and challenges as we try to get from here to there to accomplish our daily goals. Weathering the storms of this season tests our ability to maintain our emotional equilibrium and to stay physically warm and protected. So at this time, we start the Shemot, the book of Exodus, and it's appropriate to say that it's very befitting to feel that it comes to infuse us with the sense of resiliency. There is a well-known Yiddish expression that says, the Almighty tellers put together the cold after our clothing. In other words, the Almighty hands us as much as we can bear. Furthermore, in the Talmud, it is written, according to the camel, it is load. So in this week's biblical chapter, the Torah portion, our ancient Jewish people, the Israelites, struggle under brutal condition from a tyrannical Pharaoh. His cold heart, the Torah said, his cold heart hardens toward our people as they continue to flourish despite this hard enslavement. Pharaoh, baffled that the Hebrews are fruitfully multiplying, decreed that every firstborn male must be killed, because even more than the growing physical numbers, Pharaoh fears their resiliency and strength. But Moshe Rabbeinu's mother, Moses, and sister, Yocheved, and Miriam, Shifra and Puah, the midwives, saddled with this responsibility, refused to block the birth or drown every newborn male child. Ironically, the Torah described how Pharaoh's, his own daughter Batya, finds baby Moses in the water, reaches out, rescues him, and raised him in the king's palace. And there, Moses learns the Egyptian political and cultural system, and having this inside scoop gives him a distinct advantage when he later leads the Jewish people to the Holy Land. Moshe Rabbeinu Raki's life holds lessons for us in resiliency. As a young prince, Moses faced the injustice that Pharaoh has placed upon his people. In righteous revenge, Moses slays an Egyptian soldier, then flees to the wilderness where he meets his wife Tzipporah. While tending sheep, Moses encounters the Almighty God at the burning bush, and after debating, finally accept his mission to deliver the Hebrews from the bond of slavery. Moses bounced back from his self-imposed exile and returned even stronger. Dr. Al Seibert, a renowned psychologist, in his books, The Resiliency Advantage and the Survivor Personality, states that the flexibility to walk through life's ups and downs makes one emotionally, physically, and spiritually better, not just in general, but better able to thrive in an uncertain world. Keeping a sense of humor and maintaining optimism are good for one's health and disposition. Reaching to setbacks with calm and patience, rather than fear and anger, can lead personal growth and self-actualization. The key is to not allow the negative feelings to become a permanent fixture that freezes our ability to function. Additionally, our holy sages taught that life is like a turning wheel. When a point on a wheel reaches the lower degree, it is bound to turn upward again. In Judaism, we have outlets to help us move forward, such as prayer, charity, ritual, mitzvot, an act of kindness. We also have people and organizations to turn to for help. We learn from this book, from this Parashat of Shemot and Va'era and Bo, to see beyond individual events to the big picture. And the big picture is a divine plan. Historically, we see the Almighty God outstretched arm in the miraculous coping skills and survival of the Jewish nation. We have been given the tools to surpass society's expectations and contribute significantly to humankind. Weathering waves of hardship or peaks of joy has developed our innate capacity for resilience. So when we focus on the inner strength and support networks that the Almighty God has granted us, we can master change with resilience. It is ours to choose whether to cope or crumble, to become bitter or better, stronger and weaker. We can remain victims or emerge as heroes. In Shacharit, in the morning prayer, we'll recite, "Blessed are you, our King, God, Master of the universe, who girds us with strength and gives strength to the weary." May we find the wisdom and fortitude to create lives of meaning and happiness. Shabbat Shalom.